What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Kobe BZ, aka Kobe 3s, man. We back with another face of the franchise, man. Hey, you already know, last video wasn't the best, man. We had the opportunity to win and lost last game against the Bears, so we're still leading the division. Oh my god, the Browns are 10-1, that's crazy. We are the 6th best team in the league right now. Not bad, you know. And go to the NFC East. No, we're head and shoulders by everybody else at this point. But you know, we lost last game. A tough one is the Bears. Threw it down to Golden Tate, made an exceptional catch, man. But like after I made the catch, we had like 20 seconds left, down 3 in the red zone. So I tried to throw it in, threw an interception, man. It cost us the game like 16, 15, 18 seconds left on the clock. So we come to bounce back this week, man.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Matt.
Let's go, fellas. They scored already.
Ready, ready. 90 Wolf. Get in the white room. Get in the white room.
Here we go.
Out, 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 out. Topper, topper.
Davis now. Off the play fake.
Ooh.
It's complete to Diggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A throw over the middle taken in. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? There was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Let's go back to rushing the ball.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Blake Martinez, the NFC's leading tackler a year ago, in on the stop. On 2nd and 7, Davis. It's complete to Golden Tate. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Get up now, bro.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all it does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 8 catches, 98 yards, and a score. Back to throw. Davis.
He's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Go! 50, plant. Hey, Back up. Please dribble.
Here's Davis operating from the gun.
Trying to get right there. Oh my, I was trying to cut
Pressure now, and
between.
he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being...
And he will score. Touchdown.
We're taking it in.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to take up.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Oh, Aaron Rodgers said, hey, we ain't doing this.
Down. 30 base.
It's gonna be a tough week again, man. Back-to-back tough weeks.
Get it.
Now Davis on first and
Get
10.
that move, bro. My
And nearly
gosh.
picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little
dang,
bit
it's
more
horrible
careful.
five.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple
That's
more
on you,
downs to
man.
play with.
I'm not playing.
No gain on that one, and it's going
Making
to
bad
bring up a
decisions, putting my
third
team in
down.
bad spots.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there,
Wait a-
but the
good
defense
grab,
still
boy.
made an excellent play and held him to no gain.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
God.
And a big play resulted right
Go,
there.
boy.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 25 yards that time. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at
Ingram,
one point.
what are you
They continue
doing,
to
my
give
guy?
you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Pretty nice gain on the scramble.
Ingram,
Gets
I
him
see.
12 yards.
This is automatic.
The
If I
Giants on third down.
can't throw it to
A
him.
perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going.
They got a little
They
spy
need
on me.
just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
I'll see you, boy.
And he will
Let's
take
go,
it
boys.
on in for a Giant touchdown.
Hey, they're playing his own.
Pierre Garçon.
I think that had to be because he was just in there.
Ready? 10-2 spot.
In his own, fellas. Let's go.
5.
Davis throwing on first down. Out to the right here to Shepard. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. The completion good for 3 and it's 2nd down.
Go now.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than
Wrong.
zone.
Better against man because now you're running away from someone
Let's go,
and you're
bro.
not running into a defensive player.
Oh,
in
wow. He
another
knocked him
zone.
over. I didn't see
That
him.
will go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and
Okay.
run.
Let's face
That's
it,
at
the
5,000
focus is gonna
receiving
be
yards?
at the end of this
Career.
play on the big-time gain, right? He lined up on the left and worked his way all the way to the right before the perfect pass found him. But how about the offensive line into protection to give him enough time to work his way all
Man,
the
like
way
this,
across
my
the field?
line's good, bro. Like passing wise, they give me enough time. Like
Throwing on
running
first
game,
down.
it's
Davis
not it, bro.
escaping the pressure right.
Oh my
But not
gosh.
before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah, we here, big bro.
Big yardage there on the scramble. And
Oh,
gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Buying time to his left. Incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he
Well, I
finished at
thought about
70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down.
Ooh,
Pass rush
wow.
is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a... And he will take
Let's
it
go,
all
fellas.
in
My
for a
line
giant
passing
touchdown.
wise is phenomenal, bro. passing guys that get the job done. That's why I don't run the ball, because we don't run it.
Down. 50. Plant.
Can't get nowhere when we run it.
And they'll indeed start
Let's go.
on the ground.
Let's go.
That clock.
Oh, they just proved me wrong.
Let's
go.
He's at the 50.
All the way. All the way. All the way. Let's go.
For the touchdown on a final play of the first half.
As soon as I say that, as soon as I say my offensive line running is horrible, he burst for a 75-yard touchdown, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's really crazy. But good run, though.
Davis now off the bootleg.
Oh.
Rolling to his right. Got his man on the comebacker. It's Shepard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
I don't like this play.
Completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Shepard, I'm going to see you.
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag routes a pretty good one to run against it.
Oh.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Flush.
Imagine you can't juke that like.
Here as he's taken down.
Dang, what? He threw me down.
Smith, able to get in there for his second sack.
Bro, I get hit like no other quarterback. But I do lead a pocket. That's
We've got the Pats and the
something
Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston, and then
some of the
tomorrow night
scramblers
Monday
more
Night
being
Football.
at
It's
risk.
supposed to be really cold up in Seattle as we've got the Vikings and the Seahawks from Century
come on,
Link
who
Field
can do something?
at 8:15 Eastern. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
And that'll hurt the
But
average
before that
a bit as
rush he had 2 rushes for 0 yards. Then just went out for 75, then just lost.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Steps away to his left.
Somebody come get me.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The Giants on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh.
Throw. Davis. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
Good grab, bro. That was risky
Our
throw.
apologies.
That was risky throw
Another
by me.
strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a
Go ahead and
combined
take it. Been the
33
man.
yards.
Go ahead and take it.
Now they completed a
Comes
couple on this
playoff
drive,
time,
but they peeled
and I
off
need a
some pretty good
catch.
chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start.
You know I'm
2
going
nice
football.
plays in the pass game. Now can they
On
continue
blitz?
to
Oh.
feed off that?
We won't do that right here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Look at that, bro. Like, oh.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
So now it's
Yeah, it
third
was
and
a
long.
field goal,
Because remember,
too.
they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's Davis. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it.
We cannot let the historic Aaron Rodgers.
New York set to take the field.
We need a field goal. We cannot let him come down.
We have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35
there goes
of the
Galvin.
34. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Set 50 plant. Protein spill.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it,
Dang,
not just
I'm
West
so
Coast
scored out.
offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes. It goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Forced out, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They have 5 sacks.
From back at
My
the
character
4,
got to be
here's
banged up.
2nd and goal.
I have to be banged up.
Davis now.
Also, I thought to
Get a
add.
throw away. He's taken down. Kyler Fackrell. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today.
Touchdown.
Back-to-back sacks. Maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there. And here on 4. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because
I
defenses
don't
have put
commit
such an
turnovers.
emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount.
We are on our way to the playoffs.
Not just a week of practice,
I
I'm sure
think
all
we
during
won the
training
division.
camp.
I don't think
Make
they
sure
won.
when you have it,
They had 18
tuck
rushing
it away
yards. Oh
because
my God.
danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Giants, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with a Philadelphia.
That's going to be a good game. Even though the Eagles aren't doing good, still, like, good defense. Still got to watch out. Yeah. Your offensive coordinator wants to debrief. Offensive coordinator wants to debrief before the final quarter of the season. When you get far into the season, everyone's exhausted. What's gonna be? But you know, you've been there. Key to offense. Scramble takes a lot of courage, and your speed really kept us. Just to prove with the fun our team, we played great so far. We're poised for a playoff push. what we done in the last 12 weeks. I'm worried about finishing the season in the highest note. Let's get it, y'all. Let's finish strong. You mean this will conclude this episode? But first, let me reply to the boy Aaron Rodgers. We gave fans your money's worth. I gave everything I had, but they play well. You got the win, so there's not much I can say, man. That's what we doing out here, man. We showing these NFL people that we ready for the league, man. What should I do, man? Scrambling, strong arm, man. I'm got my scrambling. I'm doing my arm. Even though I'm a scrambler, I like arm, man. Arm open up the whole game. Currently, y'all, we are 9-3 on the year, bro. We got about 4 games. I think for like 4 more games, Saquon comes back from his broken collarbone. We should be full and healthy into the playoffs. Hopefully, we don't have any more future injuries coming our way. Now, next time I make a video, I might play a couple games, man, and come back in week 16, 17 before the wild card starts, man. So first, let me what Fletcher Cox had to say, man. Got you figured out your habits, your tendencies. You're not a complicated player. Don't ever disrespect me like that, man. Fellas, hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, peace.